For single mum Leslie, living with her teenager is like living with the devil.
I find dealing with Arden incredibly frustrating. It's one of the biggest stresses that I carry in my life, actually.
She likes to shop. She's never far from her mobile phone and Facebook, loves her friends and hates her mother.
I've asked you like 20 times today. Please?
She just whines.
Shut up, Mom! Arden is incredibly spoiled. Incredibly. She pretty much gets everything that she wants, one way or the other.
Stop looking at nothing.
People thought I was a spoiled brat. I just say "f you" and walk off.
Arden bullies me constantly. She believes fundamentally that I am a pushover and that if she just keeps pushing those buttons that she's going to get exactly what she wants, and I'm more experience in life than
Yeah, you've been around for a good 500 years.
They think that they know everything.
Like, you're a dick to me, you're a dick to everyone else.
I had enough a long time ago.
All teenagers have attitude problems and adults should get over it.
16-year-old Jasper is Arden's travelling partner, and for his parents, that laid-back "you're my friend" approach to parenting has completely backfired.
When he doesn't get what he wants, he's a pain in the butt, and he's got such a strong sort of personality. It's, you know, my way or the highway sort of thing, and really just rides roughshod over anything that anyone else wants.
I like to do what I want to do. I don't like people telling me what to do.
And this budding guitarist has a passion for all things rock and roll, including wild parties that cause motorway closures.
450, 500 people maybe. The whole North Shore knew about it. The riot squad was here, with paddy wagons, police, coming with big shields and helmets. It was huge. It was like a mean party.
He's already addicted to nicotine and loves nothing better than good intoxication.
Being literally unconscious in the recovery position, close to death.
And when his temper flares, all hell breaks loose.
Mom, shut up! He's actually gotten physical with his mother.
I was scared, yeah. I was scared enough to call the police. I mean, I'm not a drama queen, but I needed help.
I'm difficult to live with if people make it difficult for me to get along with my life, that's all.
Jasper and Arden are flying 7,000 miles to the home of 1.2 billion people. This is, of course, India, where education is key, rules and respect are paramount, and life revolves all around family.
In India, the family unit is always headed by the eldest, whoever is there at that time.
Nalini's mother. 15 years ago, Nalini's husband passed away, so it was down to her to ensure all three of her children achieved their full potential.
Education is a very strong focus, so I think we put that first above everything else.
Nishka is the youngest and knows all too well to live under this roof you need to abide by the rules, even at 21.
My mum is strict when she has to be. No back chat allowed.
Hey Nish, what are you doing?
My curfew would be about 5-ish in the evening. My college gets over at 4. Her rules are really clear. She said come back before dark and then you're good. That's it. So that's my curfew.
We can finish the work and send it back. We are all taught to respect everybody. But what I say goes.
After a 23-hour flight, the teens have arrived in Bangalore. It's India's third largest city.
Such crazy drivers.
Three-wheelers everywhere.
Oh my god, we're so close to hitting everyone. Oh, there's a cow on the road. I thought they liked cows. Oh my god, we're gonna hit this car. I have no idea what it's gonna be like.
I think we're going to get there and everything's going to be kosher for a couple of days and everyone will be getting along great. And then hit the fan. Look at these fellas.
She looks angry.
She does now.
Oh, she looks really angry.
Jasper. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Hi, I'm Nalini.
Hi.
Welcome. Can we go inside?
Yeah.
Welcome, both of you.
Hello.
I'd like to introduce my mother, Lalita.
Hi.
This is my daughter, Nishka. Pradeep, the two of us run an NGO together. Now, I'd like to get on with the rules of the family. You will have to abide by the culture of this country. Indian rules have to be maintained, starting with the way you dress. It's absolutely inappropriate. We don't wear shorts around the house.
Can I wear a miniskirt?
Oops, definitely not.
That's all I have.
Well, we'll have to get you something then.
It's just insane.
If you're seen wearing it, you are of questionable repute.
What?
A woman who is of a very cheap nature. How about wearing a nice Indian salwar kameez? We'll get you some nice Indian clothing. No smoking. No smoking at all, okay?
You smoke?
You do?
Occasionally.
Yeah, but this week you'll have to not smoke at all.
I've been smoking since I was 11.
Yeah. Oh.
That's how they are. That's not how I am.
And in case you have cigarettes and you're going to be tempted, I'd rather you leave it with me. I presume you'll get tempted.
I don't have any cigarettes.
Are you sure?
Positive.
We all don't lie over here. You know, we spoke about truthfulness. And that he didn't like very much because I think he was lying.
Me not smoking is so big for me.
That's your bed.
And so the week begins. While Nishka helps Arden settle in the room they will be sharing, Nalini is taking no chances with her new son Jasper.
This is your room.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Okay, and you have a balcony here. You can come out and read.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm just around the corner.
Okay.
In case you think of sitting here and having a smoke. Aha, I'm just there.
I think the rules are a little bit staunch. It's not a very independent situation here. Like, you know, you have to live how they want you to live, and there's no other way. Like, okay.
And I got the sharp nose, and everybody here has a sharp nose.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, I better be careful then, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got ciggies. It's all good. She won't know. She won't catch me. She'll probably smell it on me, but she won't catch me. If they catch me, I'm going to be in the ever.
It's Jasper and Arden's first morning in India.
Morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Very good, thank you.
And already there is an immediate problem.
Are you dressed to go out? It's not really appropriate. Saw the way Arden was dressed. I was horrified.
What do you mean? I'm wearing...
No, look at these there. You got holes.
Yeah, what's wrong with them?
Oh God, no, this is...
But
and
my
all
legs
this...
are covered, unlike yesterday.
And this...
This is a compromise.
And look at your... No, this is not... This is very inappropriate for this. What I think we need to do is we're going to the market and we'll get you some clothes. You know, in India, the whole thing is that a woman has to be respected. There are only two kinds of women. One to be respected and one who's not. Dressed like this.
I don't care what other people think of me.
But I do.
The rules and the way she sets them, I find pretty irritating.
Sometimes we have to go by the rules of the country.
The difference between my mom and Nalini is that my mom is a pushover and she's easier to control, but Nalini, she's like a rock. She won't move.
With that sorted, Nalini wastes no time taking her new daughter shopping.
See, everybody's turning around and looking at you.
Yeah.
These things are not done. Oops, he's staring badly at you. Everybody's staring. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
This is terrible.
I mean, I like to wear makeup and wear nice clothes, and I just thought it was really weird how much of a deal she made out of it.
This area, you dress like this, is not a good thing at all.
Yeah.
It was terrible. Somebody even said, hello, baby, you know, that. It's really so demeaning. It was lucky that she couldn't understand the language.
And I thought she was being a bit fussy, but fair enough, since she was walking next to me, she was probably a bit embarrassed.
Let's go to see what they have. Let's check it out. Hey, this is not too bad. You'll even feel happy. It's transparent.
Nalini's a lot more fun than I thought or expected.
This looks so spiritual.
look like an orange.
Like an orange.
And she has such a good sense of humour.
I think it looks really neat. It looks colourful. You look like a beautiful Indian lady. Arden is very sweet, very nice, lovely child. I really think that she should be praised a little more, brought out of her shell. Doesn't it look neat? For some reason, Arden doesn't have a lot of confidence.
If I wear unholy tights, can I wear it like this?
Do you want to buy tights as well?
Yeah.
See, in India, we have rules which tell us how to behave in every situation. In her case, I felt that maybe she was not exposed to this kind of rules as such. Maybe she needs some of that.
They firmly believe in giving back to society. A wake-up call Nalini thinks our kids need.
Today we're going to the schools for the visually challenged. I feel that it's very important for Jasper and Arden to go there. I think they're very often thinking of themselves alone, and they're really not thinking about their parents or anybody around them. I would like them to realize how fortunate they are for what they have, and I feel that they may learn something from this.
Before you understand what is blindness, you have to put blindfold and experience the problems which is faced by blind.
I don't know where I am.
And we just got a taste of, you know, what it was like to be visually impaired. It's just like overwhelming, you know, like didn't have a clue. That's huge. I've never experienced anything like that. I've never seen any poverty in my life, really. I had no idea how lucky we are. Like, there's so many people out there that are, you know, pretty unlucky.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, that was so scary, the stairs.
Yeah, I can feel that.
That scared me so much.
That was so funny.
It is very important that Jasper and Arden realize how fortunate they are for what they have, including eyesight, plus all the perks and the money and whatever.
Whether the importance or the relevance of the blindfold exercise has sunk in, if there's one thing that hasn't, it's the rule about smoking.
Suddenly, you know, in the midst of all our moving around with the visually challenged, Jasper disappeared. And I had this feeling that he may have gone off for a cigarette, which is, again, not done. It's not appropriate in such a setting. So what was all that story about? I don't lie, I don't have cigarettes and all that?
Well, I knew that the smoking issue would be a very big part of it. I knew that this would...
No, but that's not on, you know. It's kind of, it's all about trust.
I know it's about trust.
It's about rules. Now, how can we even let you go out of our sight then? Now I'm going to be watching you even more carefully.
Well, then I'll smoke in front of you.
It's not in front of me.
Well,
see, rules are rules. Basically, it is something we don't do.
It's something you don't do.
Yeah, so as long as you're here...
We is plural.
Okay,
for
so
more than
when
one
we
person.
don't do that, you're part of the household, you don't do it too. Otherwise, why did you come to the country? If you want to do as you please, stay in your country.
Well, sorry, I can't accept the fact that I'm not allowed to smoke in India. I feel like I have my
what?
rights.
Not in my house.
Are you
I'm
saying
not
that
in
no one
this-
has their rights in your house?
Not if you're going to live under my roof.
Well, that's
no
a
way.
very, very...
No, right, sorry.
obnoxious
You
thing.
have got... No, because you have come here prepared to come into another culture, to learn about another culture, in which case you have to abide by that culture. Then you can get the next flight back and go. If you really want to do it, then that's it, because that's not possible. It's definitely not possible in my environment. I can't allow you.
I think this is just
No,
going to
no,
cause
this is-
a lot of conflict for no reason.
No, it
You
doesn't
accepted my
matter. I
smoking,
am not
I
going to
think you and I
accept
would get along a lot
No,
better.
no, I'm not looking at getting along, dear. I'm looking at my house and my rules. I am not concerned about making a friend. That's not what we're here about.
No, I'm not looking for
That's
that
not
either,
what
but I'd
I was-
rather a friend than an enemy, I can tell you that.
Well, if you want to be an enemy, you're definitely going on the next flight back, but that's not on.
I didn't say I
not
wanted
about
to be an enemy.
It's not about being a friend or an enemy. It's about appreciating that somebody has some rules in the house. You have a choice. And I mean what I say. So, as long as you understand that,
I understand, but I don't accept.
doesn't matter. It's not about acceptance by you. It's about something that happens in our culture, in our tradition, in our country, and my house.
We're covering the same point about 1 billion times and we're not getting anywhere.
So the point
we obviously
is,
don't agree on this.
We don't agree.
So let's just stop it right here.
But when we stop it here, my dear, you will stop it right here. Stop being childish now.
I'm not being childish.
You're being childish.
I'm not being childish.
You're being absolutely... Think of a mature human being, and I'm getting a little tired of this immature discussion. So let me tell you this. If you'd like to be a part of it, you'd have a great time for the rest of your week. And I think it's a very small sacrifice you can make for having come to this country and to have decided to learn about this culture. So I think it's very easy. You just have to make up your mind. You're being stubborn for nothing at all.
You're being stubborn.
No, sorry. It's my house. Don't even question me.
You are.
Okay? No, I'm sorry, dear. You are a visitor in our country, and remember that. So take a decision that A, you hand over to me and we continue without a cigarette, or B, you keep your cigarettes, we go to the house, pack your bags and deposit you back to the hotel.
Can I ask you a question?
No, because I've made it, I want an answer.
I might go back to the hotel.
Okay, fine. If that's your decision, great, let's do that.
Not only has Jasper been caught out smoking, he has also caused a scene in public, which is totally unacceptable in India. And Nalini is staying firm in her decision to send him home.
I think that you're so used to just having a yes to everything, but when you just get one little no, you send me home?
Well, what I can't understand is that everything goes her way and nothing but. No one can, she's queen bee around here.
Just for one little hiccup.
Yeah.
You resolve it with sending me home? That's just
because you're not willing to listen.
Very weak
If
solution.
it is one, no, yours is a weak issue because you can't do something when you realize you're coming to a country which is conservative.
I know that me not being able to smoke for a week is very weak. I recognise that. I recognise that.
So then you shouldn't have come. He was so argumentative, and I think that's when I really lost my temper. I can't stand that kind of conversation, that kind of back chat. Do I say that all
I'm just gonna
right?
get my last moments of India in.
Okay. He probably thinks that by talking in this manner, he can achieve whatever he wants to. But my feeling is he does this all the time with his parents. And probably they accept it, but I'm not going to accept that. I certainly will not listen to this kind of back chat. Very, very rude. If Nishka was there, she would have slapped him.
Back at the house, the reality of the situation has finally sunk in.
I'm a bit gutted, it's a win-win situation for her. If I leave, then I look like a weak little idiot and she wins. And if I stay, then she wins too.
Come on.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Okay, so have you decided what you want to do?
Yes, I've decided, and I'd like to, before I tell you, I'd like to apologise for how I treated you this afternoon, because it was very disrespectful of me, and I just wasn't used to being told no for smoking.
Yes, you spoke very rudely. And if that's the way you speak with your parents, I would be very surprised.
I could hear it in my mom's voice that she was really upset because none of us have ever spoken to her with so much of disrespect. Maybe in New Zealand they think you can do that, but in India it's not really done. I mean, no one would ever speak to an elder like that.
So is it that you're not going to smoke? Are you going to,
I'm not going to smoke, yeah. I'm not going to smoke.
Oh, wonderful. Congratulations, and I'm sure it's going to be worthwhile.
Yeah, is it okay if I request one more cigarette and then hand over my pack?
No. It's not okay at all. So shall we end this discussion?
Yes.
Yeah. Is there anything really nice you want to do in India?
I don't want any rewards for not smoking.
No, but you're taking a lot of trouble for our rules. So I would like to appreciate it another way.
A huge reward for me would be one cigarette.
No, can't do that. Don't ask about it.
I just have to take it on the chin and get on with it. And I'd rather stay and make the most of it, so now that I think about it, I'll just do it. Cold turkey.
It's a new day, and with a newfound respect, Melanie wants to work on some positive reinforcement.
Jasper, we're going to be meeting this gentleman called Ustad Hafiz Khan.
Okay.
He's very focused on his music.
Yes.
And he is focused on becoming one of India's #1 players of the sitar.
Yeah.
They're not very rich, but he's so committed to his music and becoming something special. He is the son of a very famous sitar player, and he is tipped off to be a very famous person. So I felt that, you know, if I could help Jasper meet an individual like that, he would be inspired to reach greater heights. Jugalbandi is, he will play whatever, a chord or a note and all. This one will reply. So they're going to do, he wants to do that with you. Where you will follow and he will, you know?
Yes.
Same sort of thing.
Very good.
Very impressive.
That's what he wants you to do.
Very different. Nothing like I'd ever heard before. That's amazing. I loved it, yeah.
You know, meeting the musician, I think he realized that there is a lot more to life than just the frivolous things he was fighting about. That was mind-blowing, wasn't it? Yeah, I think that was the turning point in Jasper's behavior. And meeting this very great musician who was so humble, I think brought him down a peg or two. Wow.
Yeah.
With my minimal knowledge of music, I was really impressed.
Yeah, he is a very, very talented person.
He was so impressed. What was so cute was he gave me such a warm hug. It was spontaneous and said, thanks so much for this. It really meant a lot to him.
With such a breakthrough, Melanie hopes a good old Bollywood knees up might just have the same effect on Arden.
Come on,
After that, you should have done that
break it up and just dance.
The Bollywood dancing was like interesting. I did want to do it, but I didn't, like, because I don't know how to dance. But yeah, they were just having fun and they didn't care about anything, which made it more fun.
I think Arden has a really good heart. She's actually a very humble person. She's very sweet, and I don't know if this experience will change her towards her parents or anything. I hope it really does.
Arden's mother, I feel she needs to find out what's bothering Arden and perhaps try to help her through that. I'm sure the issue is really very small, and if the mother can reach out to her daughter, spend a little time with her and talk to her and find out what it is and say, okay, let's get to a solution. I'm getting better. Okay, shake
Nalini's parenting is not what I was expecting at all. I thought that she was going to be a lot more stricter, but she's a lot more free and a lot more fun than I thought.
Come on, Arden.
What I like the most about her is just how she's always so positive. and she always just seems to see the better side of everything and always says to everyone, oh, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. So she's just very supportive.
Ah, this is Bangla. Okay, Bangla is like this.
Now you got to do this. Not doing that.
Come on, this is a man's dance.
Yeah. That's not a man's dance. Looks like a chicken.
Sounds like Nalini. She had a hard life, like super strict parents, and she lost her husband, and she doesn't walk around her whole life weeping. She's always positive and happy, and that's what I like about her. And that's what I don't like about people at my school, is that they're super rich and super pretty and super smart, and they're complaining about their life and how horrible it is, and it's like, I just think it's really silly because they're so lucky, and Nalini's gone through so much and she's still so positive. That's what I probably learned best from her, is how to be more positive, because she seems to handle it really well.
It's 5 a.m. and Nalini has lined up a surprise for our teens.
Hey, Jasper, come on. Good morning. You're up and about now. Hi, we gotta get up and go now.
No.
Oh, dear. Bad traffic.
This experience is going to be as nice as what you experienced yesterday.
It's half as nice as what I experienced yesterday, then I'm looking forward.
Oh, good. I'm very glad.
Nestled in rural Karnataka is the Art for Living Ashram, founded by Guru Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. This is a place where you can achieve total inner peace and an open mind.
People around the world would give anything to be here. For somebody to come here, it was destiny, and it's really something special. This is a place we hold in very high esteem. The reason I really wanted them to go to a temple was more because, you know, all of us get troubled, all of us. All of us feel at some time or the other that we can't talk to somebody. In which case, where do you vent? You know, you don't vent over a cigarette or a bottle of booze. You really pray. And I really wanted to introduce them to prayer, because for some reason, I feel that there is no prayer in their life.
Breathe in.
At first I thought the meditation was really weird. I'm not calm and get pretty stressed. I don't know why, but after a while it did seem to work, and I think the Indians have a good thing going here, and it would be cool if we did it like before school every day. I reckon it would make people like so much calmer and work so much better.
The workshop at the temple is designed around a series of self-realisation exercises to improve awareness and understanding. Just what a couple of troubled teens need.
It's an amazing experience. Really different compared to normal, and it's so much fun.
I really wanted Jasper and Arden to understand that we in India believe that everything happens with a divine hand behind it, and there is a path already ordained for everybody. The two of them coming in from New Zealand and not any other kid, there must be a reason.
Take your attention, your right one. Why do you lose your cool when you get angry? Because awareness is not there. If you're aware at that moment, saying, yes, I'm getting angry, what do I do?
I do get quite angry with my mom from time to time, and this could be a good thing to stop me from getting angry. I guess the whole being calm thing would teach me and my mom both, just not just how we interact with each other, but just how we live, I guess.
I've got a letter here from your mum.
Oh my god. Do I have to read it? Yeah, I'm not an emotional person. I don't like to talk about emotions or like talking about my relationship with my mom and stuff like that.
My dearest Arden, you have always been the sunshine in my life, and I love you more than you will ever know, except perhaps when you become a mother.
I believe you will be a wonderful mother someday, but not too soon, please.
I have always wished and prayed for your health and happiness in life, and everything that I do for you and the rules that I make and the expectations I hold for you.
All intended to be good for your entire life. Plans are never perfect and always require adjustment.
The attitude, it really needs to change for the sanity of us all. You come across, at least towards me,
as someone with the attitude of a hardened criminal, e.g. tough, hard, inflexible, pushy, obnoxious.
Most things in life that are worthwhile are hard and take a lot of effort.
Love you, Mom. I still love my mom. I'm just mean to her. After this week, yeah, I think I will feel happy in myself. I don't really know what that means. I guess I need to just try talking calmly with my mom before I start yelling at her.
For Jasper too, the visit to the ashram has been full of positive experiences and a few unexpected ones thrown in.
Huge surprise at the ashram when we walked outside and there was a 3-ton elephant standing right in front of me. Oh, it was so awesome. It was the coolest animal I've ever seen in my whole entire life. Today was hands down the best day we've had in India. Everyone here is so friendly. There's not one person that doesn't mean the best. It's so cool. Usually when someone's as friendly as this to you, you choose, oh, they're a really nice person, I want to be their friend, you know? But everyone's like that. It's like, whoa, it's such a surprise. You don't get this back home.
Yes. Oh my God.
Definitely, today has been a very, very spiritual journey. Everything that they know and everything that they say, this has been their way of life for so long. So it's so cool to be in their presence because they just know exactly what they're talking about and what they're doing.
Bye.
I will definitely leave here a better person. Definitely. I'm looking forward to going home. I'm missing my family as well, but I will miss it.
I've got a letter here from your parents.
Do you?
Yeah.
I knew this would happen.
And I'd like you to read it out to me.
Do I have to?
Yeah.
Dearest Jasper, your mother and I know that when you open this letter, you know it's from 2 people who love you as much as anyone can and ever will.
As a father, I have failed you, it seems, by not backing up your mother more and saying no to you more often.
When you hear no to even the smallest things, your response is almost always the same. Your aggression towards your family, especially your mother, is unacceptable.
The pain you have caused me in your moments of selfish madness is something that no mother should have to endure. Life is going to dish up many challenges, Jasper, and how you react to them needs to change.
The beautiful music you make, son, brings tears to our eyes. We burst with pride when we hear you perform. But the tears in my eyes as I write this now are for the man behind the music.
It is a privilege that this family is willing to share their lives with you on this special trip. Thank them on our behalf.
And represent yourself well as a good Kiwi boy would. What you learn will last a lifetime, Jasper. Well, I love Mum and Dad.
Every word's true on that. But I have changed coming here. Well, I'm gonna get home and I'm gonna have respect because I know now why I need to. And I look at what I have been like and I'm so ashamed.
It's Jasper and Arden's final night in India. So far, their journey has been full of surprises, and tonight is no exception. World-famous guru Sri Sri Ravi Shankar is addressing his congregation. It's a very rare privilege, and one that Nalini and Pradeep think will make a lasting impression.
The guru at the ashram, yeah, he was amazing. Pretty much the closest to living Jesus that's still on the earth, really. He got us to meditate, actually. So we started meditating, which felt like about 5 minutes, and it turned out it was 25. When I was told that, I was like, what? Like, 25 minutes gone with my eyes closed. That's so strange.
Then slowly breathe out.
Everybody was around there all together, like meditating to one person all at the same time was pretty like insane, like good insane.
Doesn't matter. In the present, if you are hollow and empty, if your mind is clear now.
The things that he was saying, they seemed to make a lot of sense, and they were so simple compared to what everyone thinks about stuff, and they all seem to think too much about everything. But he's just so simple and straight up and down to earth.
If your commitment is there now, then you will move on. Don't worry about your past. Drop the whole past.
And people here are so much more genuinely nice than people in New Zealand, and just so friendly. And it's been a really good experience. No, I don't want to go home. I love it in India.
When things are my way, I'm the nicest guy to be around. And when things weren't my way, I wasn't the nicest guy to be around at all. In fact, I was the opposite of that. But now it's going to be different. And when I get home, I just can't wait to get home and show my family that. Thank you so much for having us.
It was lovely having you guys over.
Thank you.
Take care, all the best. Say hi to your parents.
Hey, Jasper. Remember what I said?
I will.
Well, perhaps it's been a culture shock for them. They've been brilliant about adjusting to the way things are here. You're going to be a brilliant musician one day. Keep at it. Best thing which could have happened. Jasper turned around and said, I understand why your rules are what they are. And then that makes me think that this has been a success. So I really think they've changed a lot. They're lovely kids. They'll do very well in life. Hey, sweetie, you are a lovely girl. Don't be mean to your mom. And
I'll try.
You are so good. Just
Thank you for the week. It was so much fun.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Lovely having you. Living with Nalini for a week has showed me how I can deal with my mom without arguing as loudly. Whatever conflict we have, it would be better to just sit down and talk now than arguing and screaming at each other and competing with who's the loudest.
We're going to miss you guys so much.
We'll miss you too.
In Orotia, Arden's mum waits nervously, wondering if her daughter's trip has changed anything.
It would be wonderful if the experience in India will allow her to learn some patience and some compassion and some kind of temperance. Hello, darling.
Hi. It was good to see my mum after a week. I might be a little bit more patient with my mum and change a little bit.
So what were the people like?
So much more nicer than they are in New Zealand.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Even the people who are on the street and poor, like, so much more happier. And
So did you see lots of poor people?
Mm-hmm. Like, sleeping in the ditches and stuff.
Did seeing all of the poor people really change you and your attitude in life?
Yeah, I guess. It made me feel sorry for them.
I think that there probably is some hope in terms of her, learning empathy, perhaps.
Nalini said that we should have civilised conversations and we should both listen to each other's opinions, not just one way. That's what I learned. Yeah, I guess after learning about patience and tolerance, I can have a slightly better relationship. But yeah, that's what I learned, to sit down and have a conversation instead of yelling at you. But I don't know how long that will last for.
I'm hoping it lasts for a long time.
It was this kind of change Arden's mother had hoped for.
Even changing, how we deal and interact with each other and discuss things will be a major step in the right direction, and maybe that step will kind of help us to take more and more and more steps going forward.
For Jasper's family, the excitement of seeing him is a little overshadowed by doubt.
He would have struggled a lot with the not smoking and having to, just the word no. I mean, in the letter it typifies how bad he is and how angry and how violent he gets with the word no. Tace, what do you hope's changed about Jasper?
Everything.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's got the nicest kid.
Hello, guys. Hey, mate.
What's that?
Christian orders here. I left here thinking my parents are such a pain in the ass, and when I got there I was like, they're so laid back it's not even funny. Like, it could be a lot worse off. Could be a lot worse off. Hello, Mum. How are you? I'm with people that love me a lot, and there's a lot of people that aren't as lucky as I am. Eh? I missed you too. I'm just so glad I got the opportunity to go on the trip. Yeah.
Wow.
So happy to be home.
Yes, are you?
That's good. What have you learned from it then?
Well, in the last 5 days, I've been in the habit of doing what I'm told. So, and life was easy, so I'm going to try and keep that up here. And I told her that, so. Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely, Jasper.
Well, your life will be easier and so will ours.
Yeah, exactly.
And we can get on with loving each other and having a good life, can't we?
Yeah, exactly.
Without the aggro.
India as a place was so unique. I don't think there would have been many other things that could have changed me.